As the most hated celebrity on the entire internet, Lin Zhao joined a survival reality show. Then, by pure accident, his phone triggered an emergency call. The call went to Bai Shuiwei, the famously decisive, untouchable female billionaire. The director nearly cut the live stream, frantically signaling Lin Zhao to hang up. But the call was answered instantly. A lazy, slightly husky female voice came through. "So you finally remembered to call me. Husband, if you don't come back soon, I'll come to the island and drag you home myself." The moment she finished speaking, the entire live stream crashed. Xia Yanran's shrill voice shattered the silence of the deserted island. "Lin Zhao, have you gone crazy from being broke? How dare you use Bai Dong to attract attention?" She fiddled with her freshly done French manicure, then rolled her eyes dramatically. "Why don't you look at yourself first? You're the most hated celebrity online. Do you really think a legendary billionaire like Bai Dong would call you her husband?" Leng Wuji stood beside her, running a hand through his heavily gelled hair. Exactly. He had just seen Bai Dong at a fashion gala last month. She didn't even look at him. He sneered. "What makes you think she'd ever choose you?" Lin Zhao stared at the black screen of his phone and sighed. That emergency call really had gone to Bai Shuiwei, and that husband really had been her voice. But Lin Zhao couldn't admit it, because once he did, he would have to return home and inherit his trillion yuan Ling Corporation. And worse, he'd have to deal with that hopelessly love-struck woman every day. Lin Zhao slipped his phone back into his pocket. Expressionless, he said, "It was just a prank. I downloaded a voice-changing app." Xia Yanran immediately laughed. "I knew it. This disgraced celebrity will do anything just to get attention. Get him kicked off the show." Director Chi Day wiped the cold sweat from his forehead, then cautiously peeked out from behind the camera. "Lin Zhao, you've really messed up this time." He held up a tablet, his hands trembling. "Before the livestream crashed, everyone was cursing you. They're demanding that you be blacklisted." Lin Zhao nodded. "Then can I just pay the penalty and quit show business?" Chi Day froze. "In your dreams. The penalty is 30 million yuan. Can you afford that?" "I can. But my sister Ling Long froze all my cards. She gave me two choices. Either starve to death in show business or go home and manage the company." Lin Zhao answered honestly. "He chose starvation. I can't afford it right now." Leng Wuji walked over and deliberately bumped Lin Zhao with his shoulder. He looked down at him contemptuously. "If you can't afford it, then stay in your place. Stop trying all those crooked tricks." He lowered his voice. "This show belongs to Yanran and me. You'd better know your place. Be our stepping stone." Lin Zhao glanced at his face, which was covered in foundation thicker than wall plaster. He took half a step back. "Your foundation got on my clothes." Leng Wuji's expression stiffened. He gritted his teeth. "You're asking to die." Chi Day shouted, "Enough! Stop fighting!" Then he looked at his phone. His face suddenly went pale. Xia Yanran leaned over. "Director, what's wrong?" Chi Day swallowed nervously. "The official account of Bai Corporation? It just commented on our show's official page." Xia Yanran's eyes lit up. "Are they suing Lin Zhao for defamation?" "Wonderful!" Chi Day shook his head. He turned the screen toward them. There was only one cold sentence. "Prank? I'll blow up your director tonight." The entire camp fell silent. Xia Yanran stared for 2 seconds, then suddenly burst out laughing. "Ha ha ha ha! Lin Zhao, you're finished! You've angered Bai Dong." She pointed at his face. "Bai Dong must think you insulted her with that voice-changing app. She's coming to settle the score." Leng Wuji sneered as well. "Bai Dong is famous for being ruthless. Prepare yourself for a lawyer's letter." Lin Zhao rubbed his temples while staring at the comment. She isn't sending a lawyer's letter. She really wants to blow up the director. He sincerely advised, "Director, for everyone's safety, I think I should withdraw." Shidi grabbed his hand. He held on like it was a lifeline. No way! Traffic! This is traffic! His eyes shone with excitement, as if he could already see tomorrow's ratings. Whether Bai Dong comes to blow up the director or send a lawyer's letter, as long as she comes, this show will become a sensation. He waved his hand. Restore the live stream. Everyone take your positions. The survival challenge officially begins. Xia Yanran glared at Lin Zhao. Then she turned to collect the initial supplies. As she did, she whispered to Leng Wuji. When Bai Dong arrives, I'll expose this disgusting man's true colors myself. Leng Wuji nodded. Don't worry. With me here, he won't cause any trouble. Lin Zhao stood where he was, watching them divide up all the supplies meant for 3 people. They didn't even leave him a bottle of water. Where are his supplies? Xia Yanran turned around innocently. Oh, Lin Zhao. Aren't you supposed to be an all-rounder? Surely you don't need these supplies. She blinked sweetly. Besides, you offended Bai Dong. What if you drag us into trouble? We should keep extra supplies for protection. Leng Wuji stuffed the last fire starter into his pocket. Want supplies? Find them yourself. Since you're good at changing voices, go ask the monkeys for some. Lin Zhao watched their smug backs. He sighed. Fine. Whatever makes you happy. Lin Zhao, are you trying to get yourself killed? Leng Wuji stood beneath the shade. He held half a bottle of ice water, looking down at Lin Zhao. The midday sun on the deserted island was scorching. Lin Zhao hadn't had a drink for 2 hours. He pointed at the fire starter in Leng Wuji's pocket. He only wants to borrow it. Xia Yanran sat nearby, cooling her face with a portable fan. She spoke sarcastically. Borrow fire? Isn't the great Lin Zhao capable of everything? Can't he even make a fire? She deliberately opened a bag of chips. Crunch, crunch. Our Wuji worked so hard to find that fire starter. Why should he lend it to you? Lin Zhao stared at the chips. His stomach growled in perfect agreement. Leng Wuji snorted, then tightened the cap on his water bottle. You heard her. Want fire? Fine. Get on your knees and beg. Then admit on camera that yesterday's incident was deliberate. Only then will he lend it to you. The cameraman immediately pointed the lens at Lin Zhao. He was clearly hoping to capture humiliation and anger. Lin Zhao simply stared at Leng Wuji, completely expressionless. Talking to you is already giving you enough respect. Leng Wuji pointed toward the distant woods. Get lost. Don't hang around our camp. You're an eyesore. Lin Zhao ignored him and walked toward the forest. If you won't lend it, fine. Did you really think he couldn't eat a hot meal without a fire starter? The comments would surely be full of people insulting him again. But Lin Zhao wasn't watching. He entered the forest and found a shaded spot. The vegetation was thick, and the air smelled of damp earth. He gathered several dry sticks, then collected dead leaves and dry grass. Starting a fire by friction? Lin Zhao had practiced it countless times in the old master's brutal training camp. Less than 10 minutes later, a thin wisp of smoke rose. He carefully blew on the ember until a flame suddenly sprang up. Done. Lin Zhao dusted the ash from his hands and began searching for food. The island actually had plenty of resources, as long as someone knew what was edible. He pushed aside a bush, and his eyes lit up. Wild yam. He dug up several, then caught 2 hand-sized fish from a nearby stream. He skewered them on branches and placed them over the fire. Before long, the aroma of grilled fish filled the forest. Lin Zhao was about to eat, when suddenly, a branch snapped nearby. Xia Yanran and Leng Wuji stood in the distance, staring at him in shock. Leng Wuji pointed at the fire. Where did you get that fire? Lin Zhao took a bite of the fish. Crispy outside, tender inside. Not bad. Started it with sticks. Xia Yanran stared at the fish. She swallowed. They had stolen all the supplies, but there were only crackers and water. There was no hot food at all. Xia Yanran suddenly pointed at him. Lin Zhao, you actually stole a protected animal from the production team. Lin Zhao froze. It's an ordinary invasive fish species. They're everywhere. She reached for his grilled fish. I don't care. You're violating the rules. Lin Zhao stepped aside. She missed and nearly fell into the fire. Leng Wuji rushed over, catching Jia Yanran. Then he glared at Lin Zhao. What are you doing? Are you even a man? You actually attacked Yanran. Lin Zhao looked at them and realized their intelligence had basically disqualified them from survival. He didn't even touch her. Xia Yanran hid behind Leng Wuji. Her eyes instantly turned red. Her acting was flawless. Wuji. He stole food and pushed her. Her foot hurts. Leng Wuji hugged her protectively. Then he glared viciously at Lin Zhao. Lin Zhao, apologize to Yanran right now. Otherwise, I won't let you off. Lin Zhao swallowed the last bite of fish. He wiped his mouth. How exactly are you going to stop him? Kill him with the smell of your hair gel? Leng Wuji trembled with rage. He suddenly charged forward and kicked over Lin Zhao's fire. Sparks flew everywhere. The yam he had cooked rolled into the mud. Lin Zhao stared at it. His expression turned cold. You owe him that yam. Leng Wuji laughed coldly. Oh, you? Today he won't just kick over your fire. I'll make sure you can't survive in this show. He pointed at the cameraman. Cut that part out. Say Lin Zhao deliberately damaged the ecosystem and attacked us when we stopped him. The cameraman looked troubled. Mr. Lang, this is live. Leng Wuji froze. So did Xia Yanran. Lin Zhao sighed. Intelligence is a wonderful thing. Too bad neither of you has any. Now pay for his yam. Leng Wuji pointed at his nose. His face turned red. Lin Zhao, don't push it. It's just a few lousy sweet potatoes. I'll buy you something better after the show. Lin Zhao stared at the crushed wild yams. Expressionless, he said, this was his lunch. You crushed it. What is he supposed to eat? Xia Yanran rolled her eyes. Dirt. Someone like you probably can't afford decent food anyway. She tugged Leng Wuji's sleeve. Wuji, let's go. Don't bother with this lunatic. They turned and walked away. Lin Zhao didn't stop them because a deafening roar suddenly came from the sky. A black Augusta Westland AW-139 helicopter circled above the island. Its rotors whipped the air into a violent storm. The trees shook and rustled beneath the force. A silver emblem was displayed on its body. Bai Corporation. The entire production camp instantly erupted into chaos. Director Chi Day came scrambling out of the tent. He grabbed a loudspeaker. Quick! Clear the landing area! Our biggest sponsor is here. Xia Yanran's eyes lit up. She immediately pulled out makeup and touched up her face. Wuji! Bai Dong really came. She must be here to punish Lin Zhao. Leng Wuji straightened his clothes. He looked confident. Come on. Let's welcome Bai Dong and show her how Lin Zhao has bullied us. The helicopter landed smoothly. The cabin door opened. A pair of black stilettos with red soles stepped onto the sand first. Then came a perfectly tailored high-end black suit. Bai Zuiwei wore sunglasses. Her long hair was slightly tousled by the sea breeze. Her presence was overwhelming, cold as a moving iceberg. Everyone on the crew instinctively held their breath. Chide hurried forward, bowing repeatedly. Bai! Bai Dong! Why did you come personally? Bai Suiwei removed her sunglasses. Her cold gaze swept across everyone. Inspection. Her voice was quiet, yet carried undeniable authority. Xia Yanran pulled Leng Wuji to the front. She smiled sweetly. Hello, Bai Dong. I'm Xia Yanran. You must be tired after the journey. Bai Xuewei didn't even raise an eyebrow. She simply kept walking. Xia Yanran's smile froze, but she refused to give up. She pointed toward Lin Zhao at the back. Bai Dong, that's Lin Zhao. Yesterday he used a voice-changing app to insult you. She loudly complained, as though she were delivering justice. He's been bullying us on the island too. He doesn't even follow the show's rules. Every eye turned toward Lin Zhao. Chidi nearly lost his soul. He frantically signaled Lin Zhao to apologize. Lin Zhao stood at the back of the crowd. He looked at Bai Juiwei. She looked back at him. A faint trace of grievance flashed through her cold eyes. Lin Zhao subtly shook his head. The message was clear. Don't expose them. Bai Juiwei stopped. She turned toward Xia Yanran. What's your name? Xia Yanran looked delighted. Bai Dong. I'm Xia Yanran, Bai Juiwei coldly replied. Too loud. Xia Yanran's smile completely froze. Bai Juiwei ignored her. She walked to the director's monitor and sat down. Continue filming. Chide looked as though he'd been pardoned. He quickly waved everyone away. Lin Zhao sighed in relief and prepared to return to the forest. But after 2 steps, Bai Juiwei's assistant Xiao Chen approached. He handed Lin Zhao a thermos. Mr. Lin, this is from Bai Dong. Herbal tea to help with the heat. Xiao Chen lowered his voice, his eyes desperately signaling something. Lin Zhao took the thermos and opened it. It wasn't cooling tea at all. It was packed with pine nuts. Beside them was a neatly folded note. Lin Zhao unfolded it. The handwriting was unmistakably Bai Juiwei's. You're getting thinner. When are you quitting and coming home with me? Lin Zhao looked at the thermos of pine nuts and couldn't help twitching his lips. This trillion-yuan female billionaire had flown all the way here by helicopter just to bring him a cup of pine nuts? Before Lin Zhao could react, Xia Yanran had somehow appeared beside him. Lin Zhao is seriously sick. He actually wrote himself a fake love note. Lang Wuji walked over. He glanced at the note, then burst into mocking laughter. Lin Zhao, you're not just broke. You're seriously delusional. Bai Dong would write something like this to you? He snatched the thermos away. He dumped the pine nuts onto the ground. You're eating pine nuts? Do you even deserve them? The pine nuts scattered across the sand. Lin Zhao stared at them. Bai Juiwei had packed them one by one. His fists tightened. He stared at Lang Wuji. Pick them up. Lang Wuji looked as though he'd heard the funniest joke in the world. He pointed at himself. You want him to pick them up? Lin Zhao, don't you understand your situation? You're the disgraced celebrity everyone hates. I'm a top star. He stepped directly on the pine nuts, then ground them into the sand. So what are you going to do about it? Xia Yanran laughed beside him. Lin Zhao, you'd better kneel and apologize to Wuji. Maybe he'll forgive you. She glanced toward Bai Juiwei, then lowered her voice. Bai Dong is watching. If you cause more trouble, one word from her can erase you from show business. Lin Zhao stared at the crushed pine nuts. He took a deep breath. He couldn't fight here. If things escalated, his sister Linglong would fly back from overseas immediately. She would drag him straight back to the company. So he endured it. Fine. Forget it. He crouched down and gathered the sandy pine nuts one by one. Lang Wuji thought he'd surrendered. He became even more arrogant. At least you know your place. Yanran, let's go get the water purifier. He deliberately kicked Lin Zhao, then walked away smugly. Lin Zhao put the pine nuts back into the thermos. He brushed the sand from his hands. I'll remember this. Night fell. The temperature on the island dropped sharply. The production crew lit a bonfire in the center of camp. Bai Juiwei sat beside it on a folding chair, holding a cup of coffee. Her expression was cold and distant. Nobody dared approach her. They sat far away instead. Lin Zhao sat at the outer edge, resting with his eyes closed. Suddenly, a scream came from the camp. Oh my God! The water purifier is broken. Xia Yanran held a cracked plastic filter cartridge. She ran over in panic. Director! Our only water purifier was smashed! Chide nearly jumped out of his skin. His coffee almost spilled. What happened? Who did it? Xia Yanran's eyes reddened. She pointed straight at Lin Zhao. Who else could it be? I saw Lin Zhao lurking around the water purifier. She pointed accusingly. He must be angry because Wuji wouldn't lend him the fire starter. So he deliberately destroyed the purifier. He wants all of us to suffer. Leng Wuji immediately stood. He glared at Lin Zhao. Lin Zhao, you're vicious. If you can't survive yourself, do you have to drag everyone down with you? Every camera immediately turned toward Lin Zhao. The comments were surely flooding with insults again. Lin Zhao opened his eyes. He looked at their terrible acting. He didn't touch the purifier. Xia Yanran rushed over. She pulled something from her pocket, then threw it onto the ground. You still dare to deny it? This was found beside the purifier. Isn't this yours? Lin Zhao looked down. It was a black leather wallet. His wallet. Inside was a photo of him and Bai Zhuiwei from behind. His expression changed. He immediately reached for it. But Leng Wuji got there first. He stepped on the wallet. What? Feeling guilty? He picked it up, then opened it. Let's see what this poor man's wallet is hiding. He pulled out the photograph. He glanced at it, then suddenly burst into exaggerated laughter. Ha 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 ha! Everyone look! Lin Zhao is completely delusional. He actually photoshopped a picture of himself with Bai Dong. He held the photo toward the camera. Even the fake silhouettes look ridiculous. Lin Zhao, you're completely delusional. Xia Yanran leaned over to look, her face filled with disgust. That's disgusting. Bai Dong, look at this. Keeping someone like him on the show is pollution. She grabbed the photo, then ran straight to Bai Zhuiwei. Bai Dong, look. How dare he insult you like this? Bai Zhuiwei stared at the photograph. That was a photo from their honeymoon in Iceland. Her fingers slowly tightened. Her knuckles turned pale. Lin Zhao stood there watching her. Bai Zhuiwei raised her head and looked past Xia Yanran at him. Her eyes were filled with both hurt and anger. Leng Wuji shouted from behind, "Tear it! That disgusting thing should be destroyed!" Xia Yanran reached out to tear the photograph. Stop! Bai Zhuiwei suddenly spoke. Her voice was quiet, but icy cold. Xia Yanran's hand froze in midair. Bai Dong! Bai Zhuiwei stood. She walked toward Xia Yanran step by step. She was half a head taller, and her commanding presence forced Xia Yanran backward. Who gave you the right to touch her things? The bonfire crackled softly. The entire camp fell silent. Xia Yanran's face went pale. She held the photograph with trembling hands. Bai Dong. I was only trying to teach this pervert a lesson. Teach him? Bai Zhuiwei gave a cold laugh and pulled the photo from her hand. She didn't even look at Xia Yanran. Instead, she turned toward Chide. Director! The entire camp collectively inhaled. Get a basin. Use it to wash your hands. Xia Yanran's eyes widened. She seemed unable to understand. Bai Dong, but Lin Zhao smashed the water purifier. He had to have smashed it. Bai Zhuiwei cut her off. Her voice carried deep sarcasm. She took a tablet from Xiao Chen, then dropped it onto the table. This is his credit card spending record from last month. He spent 20 million yuan, buying a private island in the Pacific, just to go fishing. Bai Zhuiwei looked at Leng Wuji and Xia Yanran. Her gaze was like she was looking at two clowns. Do you really think someone who can buy an entire island would smash a cheap plastic tank just to get revenge on you? The camp fell silent again. Leng Wuji's face turned dark red. His mouth opened, but no words came out. Xia Yanran looked completely defeated. Her legs gave out. She collapsed onto the ground. The live stream comments stopped completely. Then, seconds later, they exploded like a volcano. Lin Zhao stood there staring at Bai Zhuiwei. Oh no. Now the whole internet knows he's being supported by a billionaire. His reputation as the most hated celebrity is about to become the internet's favorite kept man story. Bai Zhuiwei carefully placed the photograph back into his wallet. She walked over to Lin Zhao. Instead of handing him the wallet, she slipped it directly into his pocket. Come with me. Then she walked toward the tents at the edge of camp. Lin Zhao sighed. He had no choice but to follow. Chi-dae watched them leave. His eyes began spinning with ideas. He secretly waved over the cameraman. "Quick, turn on the hidden night vision camera. Point it at that tent." The tent was completely dark. Lin Zhao had barely stepped inside when a powerful force pressed him against the tent wall. A familiar scent filled the air. Faint cedar, warm and unmistakable. Bai Juiwei pressed close to him. "Lin Zhao." Her voice was no longer cold and commanding. Instead, it carried a soft, wounded tone. "How long are you planning to stay in this ridiculous show?" She buried her head against his shoulder, her arms wrapped tightly around his waist. "I work myself to death in meetings every day. When I get home, there's not even a hot meal. And you? You ran off to this island to grill meat for everyone else." Lin Zhao sighed helplessly. He gently touched her hair. "I'm hiding from his sister. If he goes home, she'll force him to take over the company." "I don't care." Bai Juiwei raised her head. In the darkness, she found his lips. She bit him hard. Lin Zhao winced. "Ow! Are you a dog?" "I'm yours." She clung shamelessly to him. Her voice became soft and sweet. "Husband, will you come home with me? I'll support you. If you want islands, I'll buy you as many as you want." Lin Zhao was about to answer when he noticed a faint red glow outside the tent. He turned sharply. It was the indicator light of the night vision camera. The blood in his veins seemed to turn cold. He gritted his teeth. "Bai Juiwei." She was still nuzzling against his shoulder. "I think we're live." Outside the tent, Chi-dae stared at the monitor. His walkie-talkie slipped from his hand. The livestream chat had completely exploded. The trending search servers crashed within 5 minutes. Lin Zhao looked at the billionaire still clinging to him. He closed his eyes in despair. This time, he's really finished hiding. The next morning, Lin Zhao woke to a deafening engine. He rubbed his aching neck and walked out of the tent. Bai Juiwei had refused to leave the night before. She had squeezed onto his tiny camp bed and stayed all night. Now she'd already flown away to attend her morning meeting. Lin Zhao was left alone with the strange looks of the entire crew. Beyond the camp, a luxury yacht cut through the waves. It stopped perfectly near the shore. A young man in a floral shirt wearing a huge gold chain and sporting dyed blonde hair jumped off. He stormed across the sand, followed by 4 bodyguards in black. One of them carried a silver briefcase. "Where's Lin Zhao?" "Get out here." His voice echoed across the beach. Director Chi-dae nearly collapsed. Who is this now?" Xia Yanran and Leng Wuji exchanged glances. Hope returned to their eyes. Xia Yanran whispered excitedly, "He looks dangerous. He must be here to cause trouble for Lin Zhao." Leng Wuji straightened his clothes. He walked forward. "Sir, you're looking for Lin Zhao? He's over there. Move. Don't get in the way." The blonde man shoved Leng Wuji aside. He walked straight toward Lin Zhao. Leng Wuji crashed into the sand. He ended up with sand in his mouth. The blonde man stopped in front of Lin Zhao. "Here's 20 million yuan. He raised his chin arrogantly. Xia Yanran nearly jumped with excitement. A wealthy family breaking up a couple. I knew it. How could the Bai family accept someone who's hated by the whole internet? She even pulled out her phone, ready to record Lin Zhao's humiliation. The blonde man stared at Lin Zhao. He took a deep breath. Then his knees suddenly gave out. Thud. He hugged Lin Zhao's leg and burst into tears. Bro! Please! Quit show business and go home to take care of my sister. The entire camp froze. Xia Yanran's smile froze on her face. Her phone dropped. Leng Wuji had just gotten up, only to collapse back down again. Lin Zhao stared at the blonde man crying against his leg. His lips twitched. White Yichen, get up first. The blonde young man was Bai Shuiwei's biological younger brother, the second young master of Bai Corporation. I'm not getting up. If you don't agree to come home with me, I'll die right here. Bai Yichen clung tightly to Lin Zhao's leg. He cried desperately. My sister is a demon. She makes me work 3 night shifts every day. I don't even have time to play games. He pointed at his dark circles. I'm only 20. I'm practically dying from exhaustion. Bro, take this money. If it's not enough, I'll find more. Just go home and cook for my sister. Once you go back, she'll become normal again. The live stream exploded again. Lin Zhao helplessly pulled Bai Yichen to his feet. 20 million isn't enough to make him go home. Your sister's appetite is worth far more than that. Bai Yichen froze. He gritted his teeth. Then 50 million. Plus my limited edition supercar. Linja sighed. He patted Bai Yichen's shoulder. It's not about money. He genuinely doesn't want to inherit the company. Before he could finish, Xia Yanran suddenly screamed. Fake! It's all fake! She pointed at Bai Yichen like a mad woman. Lin Zhao, you think hiring some blonde actor can clear your name? She turned toward the camera. Everyone, don't be fooled. This man isn't the second young master of the Bai family. He's an actor Lin Zhao hired. Bai Yichen slowly turned toward her. He looked at her like she was an idiot. Who are you? Are you stupid? Xia Yanran sneered. Keep pretending. How could the Bai family's second young master have blonde hair? How could he be this uncultured? Bai Yichen laughed angrily. He pulled out his phone, then dialed a number. Hello, sis. Bai Shuiwei's cold voice came through. Speak. There's a crazy woman saying I'm an actor. She also says I'm uncultured. There was a 2-second silence. Put her on the phone. Bai Yichen handed it to Xia Yanran. She answered hesitantly. Hello? I'm Bai Shuiwei. The voice was cold as ice. Xia Yanran, correct? Your agency is Xinghai Entertainment. Good. At 8 tomorrow morning, Xinghai Entertainment will receive a complete blacklist order from Bai Corporation. You can pack your things and leave show business. Beep, beep, beep. The call ended. Xia Yanran stood there blankly. Her phone slipped from her hand. No! No, that's impossible! She suddenly lunged toward Lin Zhao. Lin Zhao! Make her take it back. You can't do this to me. A bodyguard immediately stopped her. Lin Zhao looked at her calmly. He already told her. Intelligence is a wonderful thing. Too bad you don't have any. Xia Yanran was dragged away by the bodyguards. She continued screaming hysterically. The camp fell silent again. Everyone stared at Lin Zhao like he was a monster. Chide hid behind the monitor, wiping sweat furiously. He didn't even dare breathe too loudly. Leng Wuji stood in the corner, his expression shifting constantly. His sponsor was an executive at Xinghai Entertainment. Now that Xinghai had been blacklisted by Bai Corporation, his resources would inevitably collapse. He stared at Lin Zhao. His gaze was venomous. Bai Yichen had completed his mission. He left the suitcase of money behind, then sailed away. Lin Zhao handed the money case to Chide. Donate it to an island conservation organization. Chide nodded repeatedly, holding the case like a bomb. That day's survival challenge continued. Lin Zhao had completely switched to vacation mode. Without Xia Yanran's constant drama, the production team no longer dared assign him difficult tasks. He even built a simple stone grill by the sea and started grilling seafood. But Lin Zhao knew this wouldn't end so easily. Leng Wuji was too quiet, suspiciously quiet. That night, Lin Zhao was resting in his tent. His phone suddenly began vibrating nonstop. It was Bai Shuiwei. Her voice was filled with suppressed anger. Have you checked Weibo? No. What happened? Leng Wuji paid online trolls. They've released a mountain of fabricated scandals, Bai Shuiwei sneered. They're claiming Lin Zhao used to work as a male model at clubs, that several wealthy women supported him. And they're even spreading fake intimate photos. Lin Zhao froze. Intimate photos? Bai Shuiwei took a breath. Yes, the accusations are disgusting. But they're obviously fake. I've already had the PR department prepare a lawsuit. If Leng Wuji wants to destroy himself, I'll help him. Wait. Lin Zhao stopped her. What? Lin Zhao rubbed his chin. Suddenly he realized this was the perfect opportunity. Don't do anything yet. Let them keep posting. Bai Juiwei raised her voice. Are you crazy? Lin Zhao smiled. No. He just needs a reason to quit. Once he's officially a disgraced celebrity, the show can't force him to stay. There was a long silence. Lin Zhao. You just don't want to come home and cook for me, do you? That's not what he means. Whatever. But if she drags your family into this, I won't hold back. The call ended. Lin Zhao stepped outside the tent. At the camp, Leng Wuji was holding his phone. A smug smile curled across his lips. When he saw Lin Zhao, he deliberately raised his voice. Well, well. Who would have thought? Some people pretend to be noble in public, but are filthy behind closed doors. She walked up to Lin Zhao. She waved her phone in front of him. Lin Zhao, you're now the enemy of the entire internet. Supported by multiple wealthy women. Quite an appetite, huh? The cameraman immediately pointed the lens at Lin Zhao. The livestream comments flipped again. Haters flooded in like sharks smelling blood. Leng Wuji looked at Lin Zhao with obvious satisfaction. Lin Zhao, what else can you say? The evidence is overwhelming. You're finished. She leaned closer. You thought Bai Juiwei protecting you made you untouchable? Capital cares most about reputation. She'll throw you away like garbage. Lin Zhao looked at her. He wasn't angry. Instead, he smiled. Leng Wuji, do you really think you've already won? She snorted. Obviously. Lin Zhao turned toward Chide. Director, everyone online is boycotting him. Does that make him a disgraced celebrity now? Chide wiped his sweat. He didn't know how to answer. Lin Zhao looked into the camera. He lazily stretched. If everyone wants him to quit so badly, then he won't force himself to stay. He looked at Leng Wuji with pity. Director, can he quit now without paying the penalty? Leng Wuji froze. She hadn't expected that reaction. There was no anger, no defense, only effortless calm. Just then, Lin Zhao's phone rang. It was a special follow notification from Weibo. He opened it. He sighed. Looks like he won't even get the chance to quit. Leng Wuji frowned. She stared at him. What do you mean? Stop pretending to be mysterious. Lin Zhao turned the screen toward her. He also angled it toward the camera. The screen displayed two explosive photographs. The first was the Ling family genealogy. It clearly stated, eldest daughter, Ling Rong. Second son, Ling Zhao. The second image was a notarized inheritance document. It had been issued by one of the world's top international law firms and covered a trillion-yuan inheritance. Under heir, Lin Zhao's name was clearly written. The caption was brutally direct. Supported? This is my younger brother. He's terrible at mathematics and refuses to inherit his trillion-yuan fortune. He'd rather beg his way through show business. Bai Juiwei, keep your husband under control. Don't let him embarrass himself outside every day. And as for Leng Wuji, the Ling Corporation legal department has taken over. Prepare to spend the rest of your life behind bars. The camp became deathly silent. The sea breeze swept through. The flames of the bonfire danced wildly. Leng Wuji stared at the screen. Her eyes nearly bulged from their sockets. Her lips trembled violently. A strange sound escaped her throat. No. No, that's impossible. She staggered backward. She looked at Lin Zhao like he was a ghost. You're the second young master of Ling Corporation? Lin Zhao sighed helplessly. He slipped his phone back into his pocket. He already said it. He only wanted to quietly be a nobody. Director Kide had completely collapsed into his chair. The way he looked at Lin Zhao had changed. He was no longer looking at a money tree. He was looking at a volcano. After 10 seconds of silence, the livestream comments exploded like never before. The server crashed for 3 full minutes. Only then did it barely recover. Leng Wuji's legs went weak. He collapsed onto the sand. Everything he had relied on, capital and popularity, meant nothing before absolute power. Lin, young Master Lin. Her voice trembled. She forced out a smile that looked worse than crying. I'm sorry. I was wrong. I was blinded by greed. She even began slapping herself. Please forgive me. Don't send me to prison. Lin Zhao looked down at her. His expression remained completely calm. Didn't you just say, capital cares most about reputation? That Bai Shuiwei would throw him away like garbage? Leng Wuji trembled. She began desperately bowing her head. I was talking nonsense. I was completely wrong. Lin Xiao and Bai Dong are a perfect match. Lin Zhao shook his head. Too late. You crossed the line. His sister isn't nearly as forgiving as he is. Just then, another helicopter roar came from outside the camp. But this time, it wasn't one. There were three. 3 helicopters bearing the Ling Corporation emblem descended. They looked like 3 black steel beasts. They landed on the beach. The doors opened. Dozens of bodyguards in black suits and sunglasses poured out. They quickly took control of the entire camp. Finally, a woman stepped out. She wore a burgundy trench coat and 10-centimeter heels. She looked somewhat like Lin Zhao, but her eyes radiated ruthless authority. Ling Rong, Lin Zhao's older sister. She walked up to him. She looked him up and down, then coldly laughed. Look at you. Out here letting people call you a kept man. Lin Zhao shrank his neck. Sis, let him explain. Shut up. Ling Rong cut him off. Then she looked toward Leng Wuji. You're the one who said my brother was being supported by a rich woman? Leng Wuji was too terrified to speak. She collapsed on the sand. Ling Rong frowned in disgust. She stepped back. Take him away. Hand him to the legal department. I want him bankrupt and behind bars. 2 bodyguards stepped forward. They dragged Leng Wuji away. The camp became silent enough to hear a pin drop. Chi De hid in a corner. He wished he could bury himself in the sand. Ling Rong turned back toward Lin Zhao. Had enough? Lin Zhao lowered his head. He looked like a student who had done something wrong. Sis, I really don't want to look at financial reports. Ling Rong was merciless. That's not up to you. Ling Corporation is expanding into Europe. I don't have time to handle the domestic business. Tomorrow, report to headquarters. Lin Zhao closed his eyes in despair. His carefree life was officially over. Just then, another engine roared. A white luxury yacht arrived just in time. Bai Shuiwei jumped off. She hurried to Lin Zhao, then stood protectively in front of him. She looked at Ling Rong without backing down. Sister-in-law, Lin Zhao is mine. If he doesn't want to go home, nobody can force him. 2 women stood at the peak of Beijing's elite circles and the business world. Now they faced each other on a deserted island. The air seemed to crackle with sparks. Ling Rong narrowed her eyes. Bai Shuiwei. Don't forget, she's a Ling. She's still registered under my family's household. Lin Zhao stood between them, trembling. Why don't you 2 fight? Whoever wins, he listens to. Shut up! Both women shouted at once. Lin Zhao immediately shut his mouth. Ling Rong looked at Bai Shuiwei, then suddenly sighed. Fine. I don't have time to fight you over him. She pulled a document from her bag and handed it to Bai Shuiwei. I'm merging the domestic business with Bai Corporation. From now on, Lin Zhao will be your vice president. You're responsible for making sure he works. Bai Shuiwei took the document. She glanced at it, then smiled with satisfaction. Deal. Lin Zhao's eyes widened. Wait. Did either of you ask for his opinion? No. Both women answered simultaneously. Lin Zhao was completely devastated. This isn't returning home. It's just throwing him from one fire into another. Ling Rong turned toward the helicopter. Tomorrow morning at 9. Bring her to Ling headquarters to sign the contract. If she's 1 minute late, I'll deduct one of her sports cars. The helicopter roared into the sky, sending sand flying everywhere. Bai Zuowei turned and looked at Lin Zhao. Tomorrow's deserted island vacation diary. Chidi looked as if he'd struck gold. He nodded frantically. Yes! Absolutely! It's going to be a massive hit! Lin Zhao looked at Bai Shuiwei. You're serious? She hooked her arm around his. Of course. Anyone who dares bully my man will learn exactly what clearing the field with capital looks like. The deserted island reality show ended in the most absurd way imaginable. Lin Zhao not only survived, he became something completely unexpected. A top star worth trillions, adored by a female billionaire, yet still obsessed with cooking in the kitchen. The moment the door closed, Bai Shuiwei kicked off her high heels. She casually tossed her million-yuan designer suit onto the sofa, then turned around. Like an octopus, she wrapped herself around Lin Zhao. Husband, I'm hungry. Her voice was soft and slightly spoiled. She was nothing like the ruthless businesswoman everyone else knew. Lin Zhao held her waist to keep her from falling. What do you want to eat? Sweet and sour ribs. And that seafood soup you made last time. She buried her face against his shoulder. She took a deep breath. You still smell the best. Those old men at the meetings nearly suffocate me. Lin Zhao sighed helplessly. He carried her toward the kitchen. Get down! He needs to prepare the ingredients. She hugged him even tighter. No. I want to watch you cook like this. Lin Zhao couldn't do anything about it. He carried her with one arm and opened the refrigerator with the other. Soon, the kitchen filled with the sounds of chopping and cooking. Bai Zuowei leaned against his back. She watched him expertly stir-fry the ribs. Lin Zhao? Do you regret it? Regret what? Being exposed by me. Regret losing your chance to fool around in show business? Lin Zhao served the ribs, then turned toward her. There was a trace of nervousness in her eyes. Lin Zhao smiled. He gently kissed her forehead. What is there to regret? No matter where he is, he'll still have to cook for her. Bai Zuowei's eyes curved into crescents. She rose onto her toes. The sweet and sour aroma of the ribs filled the kitchen. Outside the window, the dazzling nightscape of Beijing stretched into the distance. The phone on the kitchen counter vibrated. It was a WeChat message from Bai Yichen. Bro, help! My sister just gave me 3 more acquisition deals. Please control her! Lin Zhao looked at the screen. He helplessly shook his head. Forget it. Show business isn't worth it. Compared with dealing with all those ridiculous schemers and arrogant men, being a full-time tycoon has a much brighter future. At least he still gets to decide how much sugar goes into tonight's sweet and sour ribs. Bai Zuowei leaned closer. Husband, what are you smiling about? Nothing. He was just thinking about what delicious food to make for her tomorrow. The end.